That's good. Spot up here. There we are. Okay. So for anybody keeping track, we've upgraded a little bit. Figured I'd spare you guys of that. A is fully upgraded here. Got her good to go. Jezebel still walking around. Look good. I like it. I enjoy. Built a new robot. Name of MZ-1013. That's just if I ever want to take a tank for whatever reason. And I went ahead and grabbed dog meat. But using the Armor Smith mod that I have, I decked him out. He looks a little interesting.
Everything okay, boy? Everything okay, boy?
Yeah.
Don't worry, dog meat.
Can't make him do a trick anymore.
Hello.
So I'll actually show off how that works before we get started for the day. So you come over to this bench. You have to make it special. It's an Armor Smith workbench. You can also make a Weaponsmith workbench, but I haven't really messed with that one. I don't really care too much for it because I have the Wacky World mod, so that's all the weapon modding that I'm going to want. More on that in a second. So, you come over here to this Armor Smith bench, and it just gives you access to everything. This got updated. We'll talk about that in a second as well. So you go to dog, and then you get all of the dog's armor, and you build it, and then you can modify it to be like to have all its inlays and everything like that. You would also go to say like Raider and do like the arm piece, and then turn it to heavy. Like I can actually show that off real quick. So Tallahassee's got a little upgrade. Upgraded his arm piece, upgraded his other arm. So if you were to take a basic Raider piece and come here with the mods that I have included, you would go down to the Raider. Where is it at? Oh, this one. Cryogenic buttress Raider left arm. And you can change it between light, heavy, and medium, and that'll change what it actually looks like. And then you can go to like its mod, quote unquote, and this will also change what it looks like. And all these things don't really change anything about it other than its stats. So, you come back to the Weaponsmith Workshop, or the Armor Smith Workshop, and you can get all these things. But if you go all the way down to the bottom, you get UCO costumes. Costumes are interesting because they allow you to actually play as an entirely different character. So say you wanted to play as the aliens. You can do that. You wanted to play as like Gen 1 Sense, Gen 2 Sense, so forth and so on. You can play as those. You get costumes for dog meat as well. And it's literally just in armor. And then you get gloves to go on your hands to make it to where you actually like look. Then you can go to like Automatron, and then you can turn yourself into an iBot. And it looks super stupid. It's literally just an iBot with a Pip-Boy floating where your arm is. This turns you into Dima from Far Harbor, and then you get more wolf. So what I have on him, what I have on Dogmeat right now is the glowing wolf. And literally, it's just a piece of armor that you put into him. It doesn't weigh anything, and then you equip it on him, and it changes his model. It doesn't change any properties he has or anything like that. It doesn't change his stats. So, one of the things that they added in the Armor Smith thing was Rocket Pack. Rocket Backpack and Jetpack. It looks stupid. Like, we'll cut no corners there. It looks dumb. Few things I found, like if you're wearing like a hazmat suit or something like that, it will connect right there. But right now, you just kind of have that open gap. But it works literally like the jetpacks in the power armor. So if you are jumping and you hit jump again, you will go like that. It uses your stamina or your AP points really fast. But it does allow you to get up to places that you normally wouldn't be able to get up to. I also, when I'm going to unequip this because I don't like running around with it. I also got rid of my handgun and instead made a Deathclaw gauntlet. And it's weird. So I put the bladed, what is it? The sledgehammer, heavy, searing, sharp rocket mod on there. And then there's a mod you can put on it, or a legendary effect you can put on it called Adam's Judgment that you get from Far Harbor that has 4 broken fusion cores. And what those do is add an ass ton of radiation damage. So after futzing around for a good bit in the melee weapons, this was one of the best combinations I found as far as like looks and everything else goes, because a lot of the melee stuff just does not look good. And that's pretty much the only real change. I got a new helmet, so I won't be running around with the moose helmet anymore. I'm rocking that now. Fits more like the pastor look we got there. A little like hood of a church or something like that. So, today, I mentioned it in the last stream. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking a look at one of the Lovecraftian inspired quest lines in the game. Since this takes place in Maryland, up in Boston, there's a lot of Lovecraftian stuff that was inspired from events like living in Boston and stuff like that. Especially like old time like fishing villages and stuff like that. So in this game they included a few quests that are very much Lovecraft inspired. So what we want to do first is go to I never realized how that's fine. We're gonna go to Bunker Hill. Oh god, we'll move that. Alright. We need to meet an NPC. We're looking for Edward Deegan. You can meet him at Dugout Inn, which I've been to. Good Neighbor. Not Good Neighbor. Diamond City. I started last stream in Diamond City. I have not been to Good Neighbor in this playthrough yet. I will probably find Good Neighbor and enter it. We might do Bobby No-Nose's quest to make a friend with Hancock on the next stream. That's a decently long quest. But for now, we are far more interested in finding Edward Deegan and getting hired on as help.
You there, caravan or raider?
Neither.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right, come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Should the need arise,
Calm down.
these reinforced structures would make excellent cover.
We're gonna put guns away. Thank you, Ada. Alright. So. We need to look for... It's probably in this building. We need to look for Edward Deegan.
Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor...
Doctor. Don't need a doctor. Actually... Yes. Let's need a doctor.
You better let me have a look at you.
Shut
Not
up.
many doctors.
I don't care. I need
Naturally, I need some supplies.
I need to give you money.
I suppose I could spare some stuff.
Shush. Take money, give stim pack. Just stocking up on them. Is the one thing from the cheat room that for some reason would not empty out into... Shut up. One thing from the cheat room that actually didn't...
Hi, I'm Meg. Me new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't give a shit. Hey, hey.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Hello, Edward.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm
Yeah,
always
yeah.
looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
Word?
From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
Oh, I love that someone's alarm is going off downstairs.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me.
Edward
But you'll need to
Deegan.
talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire.
I'm so down.
He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
So this is unfortunately one of the quest lines that completely loses any effect on replay. So the first time you ever go to Cabot House, it is amazing. Mainly because, and we'll get there shortly, but the initial reaction you have to seeing the inside of it is fantastic, and you can't get that again. I don't think it diminishes it all that much, but I do think that it's not really something that... It's very much like seeing a classic film for the very first time. Like, to be able to say, like, oh, if you could go back in time and experience Empire Strikes Back for the first time. Like, every rewatch you have of that movie, it's still going to be good, but it's never going to have that same impact that it had originally. Alright, this is annoying. Get that out of the way.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Shush.
Hello there.
Please be advised, you are being watched.
Good day to you.
Neat.
Stay off the grass.
Gladly. Alright, not triggering. So, the way that we fix that, I believe, just fast travel to it. That can a lot of times fix a lot of your random bugs, just reloading the same area. Same thing if, like, losing an item in, like, Dark Souls or something like that, where you just reload the save and you're fine. So, let's try it again.
Go away.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
There we go. That's all it took. More than likely just had to trigger Edward Deegan teleporting into the house, so that's all it was.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
So right off the bat, this place is not damaged.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
Like, everything in here is... It's perfect. It's all pre-war. It's never been touched.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. Just happened.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome. But I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
Hey, hey.
Please, have a seat. Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Yep.
Is this really the time?
Don't
for it?
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men.
No, those are here
I'm
too.
talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
Like magnets. Oh, I bet she wrecked the whole freaking house.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear
So
you
we're just
say
gonna
that.
play it straight with him.
It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly not constructed for or by humans.
What?
I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Nice.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy.
No,
The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Let's see. Let's go with lots of questions.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using.
It's
we think
fine.
the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Should be all set.
Yep.
Good to
See you
go.
soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Aw. He likes me. So, one of the things I was always kind of curious about was I could never quite figure out if any of the Cabots know about the Zaytans. Also, good to note that they do lock you in this house. It's not super important, but they do lock you in the house before they start talking to you. Oh, loading the outside world. Good God. Definitely need to throw up an autosave at the end of this. Not an autosave, a quick save. It's already autosaving. Alright. Do a quick save, and let's see where we are going. Special delivery, that's what we want. Not that far. Okay, very far. But not really any quicker way to get there. So, Nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Let's see, actually, what's the best route? Cross this bridge, head east of Bunker Hill, little bridge right there. Yeah. Yeah, no, I never quite could figure out if any of the Cabots knew about Zayden's. And if anybody doesn't know, Zayden's are what they call the little green men. The little aliens. The actual aliens that are in this game. In this game, there's a whole DLC about them in Fallout 3 called Mothership Zeta. Like, aliens are straight up canon in the Fallout universe. Oh, nope. Not going that way. I don't want to jump into a whole freaking thing. That's a whole other quest line we'll do one day. We're not worrying about that right now. Yeah, screw it. We'll just swim. Arbitrary dead raider, that's fine. Hightail it a little bit. We got some ground to cover. Anything? Nope. Well, I hear distant gunfire, but not too terribly worried about that. All right, fine. I'll be. I think I might need to remove the duelist mod off of this thing. That time slow is a little OP. Let's go ahead and hit this relay tower, get the quick save action. Now we have a new landmark should anything go awry. There's something around. Alright, continue running. Hopefully I got a fucking AP I can waste. What is this place? Hospital? Let's get the marker if we can get it. Nope. Give the marker, give me the marker, give me the marker. There we go, got the marker. This is fine. Mm-hmm. Whoop. Okay. Had a hiccup there. Alright. Where's our marker? There's our marker.
There's so much ground to cover in the Commonwealth. Where should we go?
What? What you got? There's a metal right leg. What's the Assassin's Mod do? Minus from humans, +2 damage resistance. Nah. Get a thing up here. There we go, Green Top Nursery. Quick save it with the fast travel point. Yeah. Mud fruit, or mute fruit. Farm. Rain just stammered on that shit. Alright, and that's this little camp overrun with super mutants. Don't need to fucks with them right now. Shush. I'm not doing that right now. We are gonna have to deal with this right now, though.
Find anything useful?
Whoa.
Target. Target down.
Shit. I can hear it. Alright. It's fine.
Good fight, human. You die well.
Mm-hmm. Just, yep. The highest of combat. Terrible. Oh, I didn't need to heal. I forgot. I have Ada equipped with a mod that allows you to just... Oh, what? Where? Why? Who? Is it that same dude that's up here? Alright. Oh, why? The hell? We're just gonna Continue on. God damn. Look at this joint. Alright, here's another.
Get a little crowded here, so I've been thinking.
Shush.
You got some.
Shush, 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 shush. We're gonna do your quest at some point. Not what we're here for. I know every so often there's a freaking death claw like right around here. So I'm not really going to be too worried about it, but just being wary. Speaking of fucking devil, eh? Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. All right, where you at? Okay.
Hey,
I'd be happy to
Wait.
help if I
Stay.
can.
It's like I get it. You're in combat mode. I just got my ass kicked. It's fine.
come on.
Okay. We're just going right up there, so we're fine. Oh.
Not much of a threat after all.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy.
New guy I am.
Package. Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Though it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
That's the plan. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it's just right north there. So I do enjoy that they... It seems kind of like a roundabout. Like, why did they send you here if they're just going to send you to the Parsons Creamery right after? And the answer is to get the checkpoint out of your way. Like, get this fast travel location already marked off. So that way you don't have to worry about doing it later. I remember playing New Vegas,
We can keep traveling
and
I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
thank you. I remember playing New Vegas and getting so excited when the DLC Honest Hearts came out and seeing rain. Like, it seems like such a nothing thing, but the game, it just didn't rain beforehand.
Get some, mother.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
True. Hit that with a truth. And just like that, we're going to head back to the Cabot house. No need to run it. Just fast travel back. So that's the first leg of this quest line. First half of the first leg. We retrieved the thing, we gotta go drop it off now. There are 3 quests total that we're going to be doing tonight. And maybe one more if we get done in a... I don't know how long it's going to take us. But if we get done in a timely manner, then we might throw one more Lovecraftian-inspired quest line into here, depending on how much time we have left. Last stream ran about 3 hours. I wouldn't mind it if this one did too. But if it runs a little shorter, it runs a little shorter. I'm fine with that. There we go.
She's not missing, Mother.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
But that doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing and I want her found.
Hold
What
on,
else
Edward.
is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack,
Take your
how
time.
dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
There we go.
Imogene is out.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it.
Let's meet
Come
her.
on.
Time to start. Imogene takes a lover.
I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there. The third
Okay.
row. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Glad we didn't go to Good Neighbor first.
Got it. Off to Good Neighbor then.
Okay. So now we're going to go to Good Neighbor and meet... Yeah, he does sound a lot like Batman. Off to Good Neighbor to meet, by far, my favorite companion in the entire game. Hancock. I've straight up made an entire playthrough of this game just to get Hancock's friendship up to the highest level. I love his dialogue. I love the character. It's fan-freaking-tastic. As I was saying earlier, next stream, since we're going to go ahead and unlock Good Neighbor. Next stream... You good there, Ada? Okay. Next stream, we might do Bobby No-Nose's quest. And that will actually give us the ability to have Hancock as a companion. Finally get Tallahassee a storyline companion that's not... No. She's fine. She's fine. Boston Bugle Building. It's fine. Doo-doo-doo.
I don't think we're picking up something. That takes care of that.
There we are.
Nice.
Nice.
What? Must have been nuts. I hear something.
Don't worry about it. It's nobody. No. It's never been anybody. Oh, yeah. The first time finding Good Neighbor is always a treat. Remember, don't go up that ramp because then it's a schlep. Yeah, you go up that ramp because it tells you that that's the proper way to go when you're pointed the arrow, but it literally just takes you up there and it's hard to get back down. And okay. Thought Ada was dragging someone over to us. Right. Good Neighbor. One of the better locations. I'm kind of bummed you can't really set up a hangout by Good Neighbor or in Good Neighbor. Like in New Vegas with the hotel. But it's fine. Yo.
Hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
I'm listening.
Insurance. I'm listening.
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
This is what Finn sounds like.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
Put this
What do
gun
you
away.
care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn. I said let him go.
Ooh.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
I love him.
Go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
Love him.
Right, brother?
Thanks for taking care of it.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community.
Mm.
Neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me?
Word.
Everyone's welcome.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down with Hancock. By all means.
You'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Walk off with that smolder. Just Alright.
Hey there.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Oh, boy. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
I just met your fine-ass mayor over there. I'm not going to be screaming at you, Daisy.
Let's see what you have.
It's a little bit of everything.
Going to the aid, buying all your stim packs. I'll keep that. I'll do it.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Hey. Yes.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for a
Boy, we got beer. You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Let's see what you got.
Don't bother tipping. I'm already overcharging you.
I love it. I'll buy a beer. Doesn't really matter, but we're gonna buy a beer.
Lick it up. Got a proposition for you.
Oh, you don't
I
say.
need a dirty boy to do some dirty work.
Good God.
Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
Why is everyone in this town so far trying to get me chubbed up?
Sounds up my alley.
Could
Got
be.
a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town.
Oh,
The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. Don't worry. I'll know when it is.
I don't do work.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the
Oh.
cops.
Oh.
Internal political strife.
We're gonna. Oh.
You know how it is. Look, it's nothing.
Yeah, next stream we're spending some time in Good Neighbor. Just,
Clear out the warehouses and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
simple.
3 locations? That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweep.
I'll get it done.
I'll do it.
You better.
Not
Go
tonight.
there and bust
Not tonight.
some
Maybe tomorrow. Not tonight. Okay. However,
Hey, Charlie.
You're becoming quite a regular. Well, the beer still tastes the same. Like shit.
love you, Charlie.
Yeah. Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! Guy wants a word.
Hello, Magnolia.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
That song was gorgeous.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best.
Good job.
Now, there's something special about you, isn't there?
No.
Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're a survivor.
Nope.
Aren't you? I bet the whole world could stand in your way and you just keep going.
Hasn't worked so far.
So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
Really vibing on your mare.
came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along.
I'm
So it's
using
my
you to get to the
turn
mayor.
answer questions, right? What can I do?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really?
It's there. I have to do it.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right? Let me get my coat.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat.
All right. And plan on this, but screw it. We're going to do it. I will sleep my way through everyone in Good Neighbor if I have to crack this case.
I haven't been out on the town too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. Just can't get too attached.
I understand.
Excuse me, miss.
I'm sorry. I have to go. You take care.
No.
I'll see you around, Good Neighbor.
Oh, my God. We're gonna just wait. Give her enough time to get back to the third rail. There we go. Taking questions. Shush. We'll do it later. Every time I have to load anything in this game, I'm like, it can die. It can die. And I have to restart the stream.
But I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl, dude? Didn't I see you out with Browski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right. We're getting off track.
I wasn't intending on this.
Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Yeah.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
I don't know.
The Institute and their sins.
I don't know what those
That's
are.
right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet.
Free drugs.
Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders.
No.
Not the super mutants.
Nah.
Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Yeah.
We all know I got my own personal beef with that longhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do.
Yeah.
When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now,
I miss BioShock Infinite.
not us. And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good Neighbor.
And who's in charge of Good Neighbor?
Hancock. For the people. Yeah, okay. We did it. Okay. I wasn't planning on listening to a speech, but it was there, so I figured let's go ahead and do it. Let's knock it out. It's not going to happen again, so let's watch it. Back to the quest. Run. Run before anything else transitions. Go. Magnolia.
Charlie.
Can I recharge it?
Who's the singer?
That is Mag now.
The Fourth Grail.
What? So, you buying?
Mm-hmm. Don't need anything today.
I'm back when you're paying.
Did I screw this up? Okay. Nope. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna bypass it and just go to where she is. Jeez. Alright. So, we're looking for the Charles View Amphitheater. Should be like right around here. I believe. Yeah. Which means we're going to have to bypass Swan's Pond. Hello.
I suggest we take as much as we
Little
can carry.
bastard blended into the ground. Somewhat. We're going to have to... we might not have to bypass Swan's Pond. I mean, if we do, we'll just take care of it. More load screens. So many load screens. Glad the Robo Brains got a little bit more background and lore in this in the DLC for this. Hell, I'm glad they showed up at all. Now, granted, they're not really part of the game itself until you get to the Far Harbor DLC.
You gotta be joking. I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out.
Ish. Alright, which way are we going? Go straight west.
You look like you could use a little pick-me-up. Am I right?
Let's see what you got.
You have drugs.
Exactly what you need.
Perhaps. I shall buy one stim pack. Goodbye.
Hands where I can see.
Or that. Well, we found Swan's Pond.
Let's take them out.
What the fuck?
Not much of a threat after all.
Oh, he started playing DS3 and didn't know what to do with the Herald build. I don't know. Kind of like that's what I started my first game in DS3 with, but it's a decent lead off into a faith or strength build. But unfortunately, in that game, faith kind of sucks. It's just not that good. And there's actually like lore reason for it. It's not supposed to be anymore. Alright. Found Hubris Comics. Go ahead and hit a quick save real quick. Yeah. I mean, good a reason as any to start over on it. So just Hallucinogen Incorporated. That's where we're going. Yeah. Shit. That was disappointing. I'm gonna kick my ass a little bit. Alright. Enough distractions. We need this chair boy over here. Yo.
Hey there.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why...
Will it even give me the option to talk to her?
Why do you ask?
Because if you are that, we call ourselves the pillars of the community. But we're growing fast all across the continent.
You're a scam church, we know.
I'm not looking for
a sales pitch. I'm not selling anything. What do you say?
You owe it to yourself to give it a chance.
I have some questions.
Of course you do.
I don't think they're even going to give me the option to talk to her.
Our mission is not... Maybe you've seen... Maybe you've wondered, why can't I... Anything else?
I don't have any more questions.
You owe it to yourself to give it a chance.
Yes, I am.
All right. Don't be shy. Just follow me. Alrighty. I hope you're as excited as I am. This is one of my favorite parts of the job.
I'm sure it is.
Getting to welcome new members into our movement. The first step is simple. You have to learn to give up your attachment to material possessions in order to gain the ability to have true wealth, health,
I really hope she's on the other side of this door.
Go ahead and give me everything you own, and I'll initiate you as a first-level pillar of the community.
She's supposed to be on that side of the door.
You must think I'm...
Well, you came in here. Now, you've got two.
I'm walking out of here.
Ah.
Right. That's it.
Proceed with caution. This area may be occupied.
You must be Imogene.
So that's it, huh?
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
We're gonna... That's right.
I'm here to rescue you.
What makes you think I need to be rescued?
So, we're going to pause here because by walking in this door, I've set off a lovely little event where everybody's mad at me. You'll notice that Imogene, it's kind of hard to tell what with character models and such. One of the options I have in yellow there is to comment on her age. I'm not going to bother with that because I'll just straight up tell you. She is supposed to be a lot older than Jack. Jack looks like he's supposed to be, I don't know, probably in his early 30s, maybe? Whereas Imogene over here looks significantly older. She looks like she's in her maybe early 50s. mid-50s. It's not the most apparent. So there's clearly something up with that, and we gotta learn what. Hey, you know what? Let's ask.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to.
Yeah, see, she doesn't look drastically older.
Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family.
Mhm.
Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stone
Hopefully,
self.
that's the last of them. Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
I'll be right back.
Perhaps I was mistaken. We may have
Don't. Okay. It's this idiot. Okay.
Jack has a serum.
So,
that reverses
back to it.
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like.
It's early, yeah, early
You'll
30s.
see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
So, that's a very important thing she just said, and it kind of just gets thrown aside as a nothing comment. She was one of the belles of Boston society, when there was any. That means she is from the pre-war. She started taking the serum when she was 32, so she normally looks 32. They've been around for fucking ever. Both Jack, Imogene, and their mom. So, let's continue.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
So she's actually fine on her own. She will make it back, no matter what's happening. So you can come in here and take all their crap they have. Why they have a mini nuke, I'll never know. But not really all that useful for us. So, we need to go back to Cabot House. And that should help us kick off our final leg of this journey. Sorry, while the game is loading, again, I'm just looking up another possible thing to do during this stream if we finish this up, because we're 2/3 of the way through our quest line. I already have one short thing lined up for us. So we might have a possibility of another.
The signal is strangely weak. Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Imaging now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack.
Oh, no.
They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Translates to us. We're gonna go.
Hello? Edward?
Hey.
There's no signal at all. Not now.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
It is a question.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here.
Another very important
Now, we really
note
need to
there.
focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew.
Yes.
The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging.
Mm-hmm.
My family and I are all over 400 years old.
There we
but
go.
It also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Nah, they'll be fine.
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me. But if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
So we should hurry then.
We'd better get to Parsons right away then.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Got it.
Good. And make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Something tells me I'm equipped already.
Try not to.
Fucking go. Okay. So, this is very much a man goes on an archaeological dig. It is interesting that he, in this instance, he found it in Arabia. It wasn't just in the sea. Or wasn't found by desecrating a fishing village or some shit. Just, he's digging in Arabia. He found it. He's an archaeologist. So he finds an artifact that is a bit too much for him to handle.
Ready?
And as such, oh my god, am I actually gonna have to? Okay. Finds an artifact that is a bit too much for him to handle.
Let's go.
And while it bestows amazing powers on him, it also starts robbing him of his sanity. It's a clear allegory to finding many Eldritch artifacts and stuff like that. And then, of course, the serum and everything is I'm going to say somewhat of a thing for, like, a reference to the Reanimator. Like, Jack Cabot even looks a lot like Herbert West from the Reanimator. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. There's something, some kind of bug flying around. Don't quite recognize it. Bones. Another death claw. Now we're good. Alright. Could have ported directly to the asylum, but there's going to be people outside, so I didn't want to port right into the middle of a gunfight. Or there's not people outside of it, and I fucking lied. This is also fine. Alright.
Don't have the key.
Where is Jack?
We need the key.
Never mind. I was going to wait for an hour, but there's Jack.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are.
Alright, we'll open the frickin' door and we'll go.
Stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine.
Let's go. Let's do it. We got this. We in there. Let me in. Are you... The weird small bugs. It's fine. It's fine. This game is a masterpiece. Can't say it's not.
Door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to
This is a fascinating study of anatomical remains. Marvelous splatter patterns.
Only opens with a key. No way to pick this.
Wait, listen. Get ready.
Coming from? Hell yeah. Shit.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Well, upstairs.
Just get warmed up.
You are
Pardon me. No, Ada. No, Ada. It's not time for that. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Waiting for Jack to catch up. Huh. Give.
I'm not certain what caused this mess, but perhaps it's best that we work
Jack,
here
what
to
the fuck are you doing? Where'd you go?
You okay?
Don't worry about me.
How badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement like you wanted and shut it down.
Yes.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely
Edward.
reached the
I'll be
basement.
all right.
Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the adrenaline field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them.
Well, let's go.
Determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions. Everything will be fine.
Be
All
careful,
right,
Jack.
let's do it.
You too.
Let's fucking go.
Hear that?
Hearing shit.
Come on, do it.
We may have some trouble.
It's fine. Didn't want the ashtray. You fuck.
Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what we'll run into.
Neat. Let's go. Oops.
A mess. Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom floor. Come on. Like he ever tells us that.
Didn't even have to
Got
move
it.
it. Just
Nothing there now. What do you think? I don't know. Jump in a shadow. Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jackets.
I need to change something real quick. There we go. Just
Hey, quit kidding around. You're not kidding, right? Hey! We're so...
A lot. Nope. Don't wanna. No, Jack Cabot. Level 6. It's fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Playing games with me, huh?
Yes. Arguably. Soup.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working. This will take us to the basement.
Gonna just scoot my way over here because, yeah. Elevators can have a habit of filling up a little bit. If you, bring some larger companions in.
Basement.
Come on, Jack. You gotta do the thing.
Everyone you see, don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
Cool, let's go. It's nothing.
All those assholes upstairs and they still can't stop these clowns from barging in here? Come on, damn you.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from... I need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
No, I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. You see, I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
Whoa, that's not supposed to happen.
Containment field in order to open the door.
I'm opening the main door.
We're running out of time.
Let's do it.
Apparently, even the simplest task. I'm a real man. That's it. Nothing straight. Now.
Alright, so we're gonna take all this mysterious serum from these guys.
There's still one chance. I just need a moment to enter the failsafe codes. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this.
We're gonna... just in case.
Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switched the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out. Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
So you can let him out.
On everything Jack has told you, who do you think is really the crazy one here?
Let's serve two evils, you know? So I got my thing here. So we'll turn this back on.
Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now. Please, just open the door.
That's it. Don't worry. The Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! Get upon me here forever if you'd had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
5, 4, 3,
Goodbye, Father.
2. Oh, here you go. The answer to the question is yes. We do have the power to destroy him. And you can get Lorenzo's suit. You can't, however, get his helmet. I mean, I can get it with mods I have, but that's beyond the point. Oh, there we go.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
Let's see. I agree. In this instance, I agree.
You're right.
I mean, there's no
I think
good
this
choice
time
in this.
I really was close to finding a way to cure him. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly have no choice.
Looks like I'm out of a job.
Yes, without Parsons to maintain, I don't see a need for your services. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
There we go.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
So I've done this quest line both ways, and I do truly believe that ending Lorenzo is the canon ending, I guess. It's the more, like, logical ending. But, like I said, there's not really intended to be a quote-unquote good or bad answer. It's a shit situation. What's up, Ed?
Hey.
Yes, sir. Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yes, new orders, sir.
That's all for now.
And Edward is gone. Anything on his terminal? Lorenzo Cabot. Birth date March 28th, 1835. Date of admittance 1898. So he was admitted when he was 63 years old. Length of treatment, indefinite. Location, maximum security facility. Condition, special, see below. Assigned to special, see below. Note, patient was admitted involuntarily to the maximum security facility for indefinite confinement. Treatment is under the direct supervision of Superintendent Cabot. No contact with the patient is permitted except under the explicit direction of Superintendent Cabot. Anything else interest? Not really. Bobby Smith, fine. Sharice Fano. And then Night War, real name unknown, birth date unknown. David Middens, June 4th of 2074. Lethal treatment to be determined. Isolation ward, room 04. Condition special, assigned to Superintendent Cabot. Refuses to share real name, claims its secret identity. Patient believes he is a superhero, possesses exaggerated sense of justice. Isolation from some patients essential to avoid altercations. Treatment, reality therapy, extended counseling.
There really isn't much left of whatever this was.
Don't worry about it. And that is it. There is a final bit of the quest where we go and collect an artifact from Lorenzo. Not from Lorenzo, from Jack. Sorry. Called Lorenzo's artifact gun. It is a gamma gun that has been modified to utilize telekinesis. It's not that good. I mean, I'm sure if you spent the time to work with it, you could find a lot of good uses for it. I tried it out for a little bit, and I just don't care for it. It's interesting. It is a very interesting and unique weapon, but it's just not for me. So, now that we're done with that, it really didn't take as long as I thought it would. We're going to go sightseeing. Or actually, I'm going to just show off something. We need to go to the Oberlin Station. So while you're playing, every so often, it's super easy to miss it, but you'll be walking around, and I do not know what this fucking bug that is floating around here is. It's pissing me off. Well, something will fly through the night sky and land right around here, around Oberlin Station. I think it's a little to the southeast. We're facing north, so we're going to head a little southeast. It's actually a little easier to find at night, but you start to see, yep, okay, it is. It's just right here. You see a failed spaceship. What made it crash? We'll never know. But it's straight up a spaceship. It's got aliens. And you find the splatter blood. There's no quest for this. This is not a place on the map you can ever identify. This is straight up just, hey, you found a thing. Neat. So you can actually, if you can find the blood trail, you can follow it. So, we know it starts bleeding here. It comes up here somewhere. Already way off from it. I'll be 100%. I've never been good at actually finding this on my own. So, first blood spot. There, okay, here it is. Second blood spot, third blood spot. There we go. Pardon me. There it is. I just went the wrong way. And then you go into this unmarked cave. It's called Cave. And there you see, it's a freaking alien. It's a level 1 alien, so I'm just gonna... I just want to bash it to death. I don't want to blow up its body, because we want to look at it. Okay. I don't really want its gun, but we will take a look at it. It's an alien blaster. Those are really the only bullets you get for it, so it's kind of not a lot to do with it. But yeah, we're going to try and lay you out in a... There, perfect! Ada.
Yo.
For God's sakes, Ada.
Here. Hold.
I'll take care of it.
What up, man? Ada fucked me over here. Okay, so this is Zayden. This is straight up a Zayden. This is an alien. It's from the Fallout DLC, Fallout 3 DLC, Mothership Zeta, where you got abducted by frickin' aliens. It was okay. People were abducted throughout different points in history. And you get to meet them and chat with them and everything like that. It was fine. It was actually one of the better parts of Fallout 3. But it did introduce, like, it did cement that Zaydens, these aliens, were an actual part of the lore of Fallout. I wish the frickin' jetpack that they gave you in that mod I have was just this thing's backpack. Would have been a lot better. Okay.
Moving out.
We'll just get her to follow me again. Alright. So, that's the second thing we were going to do today. Just figured I'd mentioned it earlier with the whole going through Cabot and them talking about aliens and me legitimately not knowing whether or not they, the Cabot family, knew what Zaydens were. I straight up don't know if they know what Zaydens are. So, what I want to do now is, since we're on the kind of Lovecraftian kick, a little bit in there, I want to do one of the other Lovecraft-inspired quest lines. And this one should take up the remainder of our time. So, we're going to head to the slog and then head directly east to hopefully trigger the Dunwich Borers quest line. It is a quest line that gets its name from the Dunwich Horrors. Dunwich is a locale that is often featured in H.P. Lovecraft's work. And hopefully we can get the quest line to spring up. So we're just going to head over to the mine over here. This is a mine that has been overtaken by raiders. Not really much to it, to be honest. I'll always be worrying about what the hell that was. Mm-hmm. Oop. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, Ada, they're not gone. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oop. Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we get it. Okay. Don't run up here, Ada. I don't care. However, Ada. Stand by me. Heal me, Ada. Heal me with them thighs. Now we're to the Dunwich Borers. So, that whole mine area was kind of just a prerequisite to just get in here. There's not a real much of a quest involved in this. But I mean, there are a lot of quests that bring you to this place, but for what we're doing, there's not really going to be a whole lot other than just experiencing what it is.
I'm glad my intakes have...
Mm-hmm. So let's... Oh, shit. Communications. Urgent message. Bob, you're needed immediately down at Station 4. We'll explain when you get here. So something happened at Station 4. No, management. Request for new support beams repeatedly denied. Thank you for extra padding at Station 1 terminal. Station 1 output, highest it's been all year. You're doing great work, everyone. Bob Stanson, project manager in Station 1. Station 1 update. We continue to produce good cuts from this section. Ventilation excellent, morale good. Incident free for 93 days. Shit's running fantastically. Hey, safety first. Wear that eye protection. Please remind everyone to wear eye protection. We recorded our 4th incident of the month where someone lost an eye due to flying rock from machinery. It's simple. Wear eye protection. If we need to bring in the last eyeball we recovered as an example, we will do it. Management. Remember that we are working in a quarry and that conditions can be dangerous. We've set up beams where we think provide the best support with the least amount of material. It's a cost-cutting solution that has saved us a lot of money over the years. That being said, if you or anyone you know reports rumblings or sees something that looks unstable, give it some time and see if it passes. If not, contact your administrator and we'll set up a time to get the situation looked at. So, not so good. Much like our support beams, railings cost money. We've placed them where we deemed appropriate, however. We've had several incidents involving workers falling to their deaths, especially near Station 2. Please take the time to remind workers to be conscious of their surroundings and not lean on the railings. Some of them have rusted out and may no longer be stable. Every 6 months, we inspect the railings, so if you find that one's no longer sturdy, it's probably on the backlog and will be taken care of shortly. No need to log another complaint. Upcoming events. Happy Hour. It's that time again. Please join us at The Pit, Station 3, for another happy hour. Drinks will be provided, and as always, the bill will be split for all and taken out of next week's paycheck. So no need to bring cash. Please drink responsibly. We don't want a repeat of last happy hour's incident involving Jerry falling to his death. And the annual picnic. Annual picnic this year will be held near the entrance to the quarry. Rain or shine, feel free to bring a dish of any kind. Nuka-Cola will be provided. If you're bringing children, please keep an eye on them, especially, there's no S in that, especially if they are playing near the quarry ledge. To prevent a repeat of last year's incident, we are excited to announce that we've struck a deal with Robco, and they will be providing an extra sentry bot to keep everyone in order. So, what started in the first report, Yeesh. So it started off as like, oh, everything is great. Everything's fine. It slowly becomes things are actually not good at all. Pretty standard. One of your quest lines will lead you here. And you'll be able to... Jeez. Nothing the fuck was that? Alright. So this is Station 2. From management, message to John Hatfield, Station 2 received. John, you're needed immediately down at Station 4. We will explain when you get there. New boring machine. Thank you for the upgrade to our new boring machine for Station 2. Output increased 5% in the last week. So from John, Station 2 project manager. Station 2 update. Steady, good quality cuts over the past couple of months. Traffic from Station 3 continues to slow down our output. I suspect traffic will cease to be a problem once Station 3 and Station 4 receive their materials. Once again from John, Station 2 project manager. Safety first. We got all these. We know. Same things. And upcoming events. Same things. It's okay. Nothing really new there. Here's Station 3. We're going to turn on the lights there. Station 3. The pit. Urgent message. Bradley Ramon, Station 3. Brad, you're needed immediately down at Station 4. A lot of shit happening at Station 4. Railing requests. Hey guys, I want to check in about those new railings I requested a while back. We almost had another guy fall the other day. Thanks guys. From Brad. Station 3 update. John at Station 2 continues to complain to our crew for slowing down their production. No matter what I say, he tells me to bring it up with you guys. Can you please talk some sense into him? He knows we need the equipment. Thanks guys. Brad, Station 3. Brad seems like an alright guy. But that's neither here nor there. Whoop. There we go.
Who's out there?
Don't worry about it. Bedlam. There are a lot of things. Alright, Bedlam has nothing of note. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but my controller has been every so often just rumbling. To kind of go along with like the shifting feeling of the caves around. Sorry. Bumped my mic there. Alright. So what we got here. Bedlam's Terminal. So this is going to be the first one we've read that's not from one of the employees here. It's actually from the Raider. One in Crash. Nothing for that. Well,
sweet.
Yes, there was. Cleaning house. Oh, let's see. What could I do for a Raider's voice? Bunch of goddamn cow. Bedlam was Bedlam a guy or a girl? Hold up. Bedlam. 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 You man or a lady, Bedlam? I think you're a lady. Yeah, that's a lady body type for this game. Alright. Read it like a lady. Bunch of goddamn... No. Bunch of goddamn cowards. Saugus can't run without its iron. So Slag sent me to figure... This is my Sonic the Hedgehog voice. Fuck it. Slag sent me to figure out why the scum in this place can't turn out a shipment of scrap to save their lives. And what do I find? These yellow bastards eating food they haven't earned, whispering to themselves about things down in the mine. Well, I'm here now. These maggots have bigger things to fear than a couple of ferals. So that's a note. Couple of ferals. There's ghouls down here. Last two shipments made it out on time, but the crew we sent to clear out the ghouls down below haven't come back. We're running out of scrap up here. We need to get deeper into the mine. Guess I have to do everything around here. I'm safe in the light. 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 Yada, yada, yada. So, something happened. Let's continue. And we walk upon our first sealed area. Ada. Ada. Feral Ghoul Roamer. Feral Ghoul Reaver.
This area appears to be unsafe.
Shit. Ada, you're gonna wanna fucking move there.
You may have an enemy nearby. Found them, sir. Hopefully, that's the last of them.
It's not. You have the same alarm status I have.
Are you injured, sir?
Okay. Some boyos. Staggering harpoon gun, not that useful. So already we're noticing something. Raider got down here, got dealt with by the ghouls, but that's not that important. That happens. What's very interesting is the second we opened that door, we saw a flashback into the past. Nice useless ladder. Uh-huh. What'd you get? Mutant Slayer's harpoon gun. Does extra damage on ferals. It's fine. Station 4. We kept getting reports about, hey, go to Station 4. Shit's bad. Things are wobbling.
Hell yeah.
I'll take that. Let's read up on it. Okay. Drop that back down a little bit. So, now we're going to get into the thick of it. Now, check out up here, even though I'm pretty sure there's nothing. Yeah. I don't even know if I got it. Damn it. I was trying to get a screen cap of that. So, may go ahead and note something interesting. This ghoul have a name. Mm-hmm. So, let's take a peek. There's Bob. Oh, Bob Stanson. Bradley Ramone. Go Brad. John Hatfield. And finally, there's Tim.
If you find
Pardon me.
any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
Yeah. So, drop that down real quick. So, the people down in Station 4 found something, or came close to finding something. You saw there were a bunch of them kneeled down here, all revering this. So, if you go all the way down, there's not much down here. Some metal, very clearly a face, and that's useful. There's a box, some glowing fungus, but that is clearly a face. But what's important is here. And you get this altar with 2 mini nukes and Kremph's tooth. Targets bleed and are poison. Exceptional damage. A very obvious, hell, the mod is even called a sacrificial blade. This is a cult item. This was obviously also a area of worship for some elder god or some sort. You even get some lovely bits of furniture and tables and stuff up here that do not match the architecture of anywhere outside. And thusly, we get another little bit of insight into what happened to our people down here in Dunwich Borers. So, unfortunately, unlike a lot of I don't want to call them dungeons, but basically dungeons, no fast way back up. You just kind of got to go. But it ain't going to take too long, considering there's nobody to fight. We can run the whole thing. Only gets slightly dangerous when you get here because you're going to be rounding some tight corners. I think it's just if I did not. And back out to the Commonwealth. This is another one of those situations, much like finding the Cabot House for the first time. It is one of the legitimately more scary moments in the entire game to go through those awesome little flashback moments. There's nothing else really like it in this game. And to be honest, it's kind of lost a little bit. It loses a little bit of its luster the second time through. Because you know it's going to happen. That being said, I'll be honest, aside from showing it off to you guys and like just experiencing the storyline for you guys, there's not a lot of reason to do it more than once. I mean, unless you just really want Crim's Tooth. Which, I mean, as far as melee weapons go, it's not even that good. Don't get anything on here. No. Alright, guys. Head back to Starlight Drive-In. Yeah, we're not going to Concord, that's for damn sure. Thought about grabbing one of the suits of power armor and just bringing it over to the drive-in, but I just really don't have a need for it. I don't like them. So, we finished the Cabot House quest lines. We went and saw the Zaytons. And we just did the Dunwich Borers. And now we are back. Back at the drive-in. I might do something on the old drive-in screen to zhuzh the place up a little bit. As it currently stands, it's a little underwhelming. But like I said, I did completely fix up the joint a bit. We got dog meat over here just chilling. More pimping than anyone else in this world. There has been like random scavengers out here because I killed some of these freaking robots. It's every so often, just like right outside my door. Scavengers. Hanging out. Anyway. You can see it here. I'll look out over everything. I believe we're going to go ahead and call it. That's about a little over 2 hours this time. It's not as long as last time was. I'll have a couple more quests lined up for the next stream. Like I said, we're probably going to go ahead and do Bobby No-Nose's quests. So, with that in mind, I will get that set up. And I will see you guys next time. Like I said, if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, man, hit that like, throw out a comment, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date. Same username as my Twitch. I'll be on Dob Datchery. And hey, if you want to, swing over to Dob's Delights and check out some cooking videos. They're not great, but they're mine, so I like them. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, if you watched on Twitch, I appreciate it. Watch the VODs on YouTube. By all means, I love it. That was a weird hiccup. Anyway, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time.